The art of parody has famously been mastered by Mel Brooks and the Zucker brothers. We sometimes end up remembering their work more than the source material. Movies intentionally acting like other movies can be hilarious, if done right. And even television can do this. And there was no better show that did parodies better than The Simpsons. And they were some of the best highlights, how they reworked famous classic movies into humorous scenarios. And because there's so many episodes, there are so many references. With their first reference from their first episode, Simpsons roasting on an open fire, which parodies Miracle on 34th Street. Some of these are very noticeable, even without seeing the movie. Some are so subtle that you think that the animator was behind it. The film they've spoofed the most is Citizen Kane. They've done so much of it that they could probably remake half the film just using their clips. One episode they completely dedicated into spoofing 1991's Cape Fear. They parody more with their Halloween specials, the Treehouse of Horrors. Not just movies, but television like The Twilight Zone. And the trick of The Simpsons getting the most humor out of this is not by doing a shot-by-shot remake or line-by-line like Family Guy's Star Wars trilogy, but it was taking the essence of the story and telling it in a different way, allowing the writers to be more creative with what they can do. With Bad Dream House, they managed to mix Amityville Horror with Poltergeist. And unlike Family Guy, the pop culture references usually do have something to do with the plot, than just being left field cutaway gags. They're incredibly well made as well. They're just not making fun, they do have a lot of respect for what they're referencing. They even did a segment on Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, even carrying over what made the poem so chilling to begin with the help of narrator James L. Jones. And others can be quite disturbing if you've seen Nightmare Cafeteria. The idea is unsettling enough, especially with that ending. Having the kids fall into a blender, only to one-up it by having the family turn inside out. Yeah, The Simpsons had major balls back in the day. And they just don't go for the easy road by parodying movies we all know. The Godfather, 2001, and Psycho. But they do underrated gems like Sorcerer, The Saboteur, and Deadly Tower. For a lot of people who watched it young, this was their gateway to the classics. And for you to understand how many references they really did, check out Onicorp's Simpsons Tribute to Cinema. By the way, I guess it's true what they say. You haven't made it in the business if The Simpsons haven't made fun of it.